Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you for coming by my cozy space, and thank you so much for coming to get your MLK Day dose of medicine, because you know, as you know, our medicine is the best medicine. That's right. Hope all of you had a wonderful evening. Ready to start this day off. Started off in a big way. I was actually able to do some cones and rods just probably about 20 minutes ago. That was awesome. Just clear enough, and I thought, oh, it's a little bit cloudy, and it was really cool too. I waited it out, and I thought, okay, let me let the sun get a little bit higher on the horizon, over the neighbor's house. I guess it kind of comes up in between them, so I was able to blast my cones and rods. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just we have all these cones and rods in our eyes, and if you close your eyes and orient your face just the right way to the sun, it's great. It's that free energy in a sense. It's that free hit. And of course, our famous studio cat Nub has decided to have a case of the Monday Zoomies right whenever everything kicks off. So she's very excited about the stream today. So if you hear any goings on in the background, hopefully she'll stay away from that little door thing, that little thing that keeps the door from running into the wall, and a little some cats I've known love to lay there next to it and just flick it every 30 seconds or so. Yeah, it's wonderful. That's why we love them so much. That's right. If you're new here, welcome. Well, we'll get to the meditation. We will begin the meditation promptly at the top of the hour. All right, let me get this energy out to all of you right now. And also, I want to talk about Martin Luther King Day today. So happy MLK Day. There's a lot going on in the United States. I know some of you are not located here. We have the inauguration, and we also have MLK Day. Well, actually, MLK Day first, I would say, because that's a national holiday. And it's nice to consider. Let me get this energy out, because that's going to be a little bit of a rabbit hole for me once we get started speaking about Martin Luther King. All right, so I'm sending one of these energies out to each and every one of you. We practice these energies because they are the primary type of energy we utilize within this meditation. All right, so I'm going to send one of these out to you right now. So just let it come to you. Don't try. Just let it come. Do. Take the wonderful words of Yoda. There's no try, only do. There we go. Just do it. Just let it come to you. All right. What's a symbol look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What words am I sending? There we go. I'm really excited to go see who our first love is today. All right, let me spend a couple more moments on this. What does a symbol look like? What does the symbol look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? All right, let me get over to our chat. Let's get over to our chat. I'm going to scroll up now. Moments away. Heaney with the first love today. Welcome. Yeah, awesome. Congrats. Very good. And then Tanya right behind her. Oh, Tanya. Okay, she got you by 3 minutes today. Very good, Heaney. Heaney's our first love today. Good morning, Frequency Family Flyers. And Consciousness Crew. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, happy sunrise to you, Tanya. Ben. Awesome. Welcome. Denise is here. Angelique. So nice to have you here. Swiwick. All right, you're gonna have to explain that one to me. SWIWC. It's probably something that I may know about. I'm not getting it. Suzette, welcome. So nice to see you here. Laura B, welcome. There we go. Millie, welcome. Grand Rising. Shelly, good to see you. Love to you. Love to you and namaste, my friend. Lady Ryder, our OGest of OGs. Good to see you. All right, I think I'm just about, yeah, it's Martin Luther King Day today. Is Viviani here? Did I see her come in? All right, well, if she's here, welcome. You have a barn cat, Shelly? You have a barn cat? Yeah, somebody had been to your comment. Yeah, so I can't think of a word that rhymes with Victor. Oh, I remember. Lindsay, so good to see you. I have a story about that. I was working at a campus bookstore during my university days, and this lady tried to make fun of me, and the only thing she could think of is Richter. And I was like, ooh, ouch. Because it was so lame. Noble Mark French, welcome. Is this your first time? That's awesome. Awesome if it is. Wow, I'm caught up. As you can see, our diagram's on the screen. I'll get to that in a moment. Okay, where do I start? I'm about to blurt all over myself. Barn cat does not come into your house. Barn cat probably has a nice thick coat of all their furs intact, because all their undercoat and everything like that. Victor and Orange. All right. Something I wanted to talk about. You know, so many people are excited about some news that could be happening today. A lot of the release of a lot of documents and things about JFK. I'm just not really into the JFK conspiracy thing. I've never been into it. However, I am into the MLK conspiracy, because they were both, in a sense, pushing for something that the DS did not want to have released. The powers that be did not want to have, because apparently JFK was wanting to do disclosure and put it out there, whereas MLK had a much more powerful message. His message of peace, his message of he has some very famous quotes, and I'll try to do him justice as much as I can. But let me just read something real quick. Martin Luther King Jr. is known for his contributions to the American Civil Rights Movement in the 1960s. He was a leader in the movement, organizing protests and boycotts and delivering speeches that called for the end to racism and segregation. And I think the Gen Xers probably know a lot more about him than younger people, because it seems like his message has kind of been diluted heavily, especially in the last 10 years with so many things going on that, you can't support this man because it's cultural appropriation. Hey, I was supporting him before you came up with that term, okay? Who is against peace? Who is against treating fellow humans equally, okay? That's like outside of my scope of thinking that somebody would be against anyone supporting, commemorating this man who literally gave his life. Well, let's get around to the conspiracy part. I spent some time. I lived in the Memphis area for a while, and if you ever go down this rabbit hole, it's really interesting to see all the players, and we know all the names, everyone that's involved, and certain people, other activists running over and getting his blood on their hands and making a big media thing about it, when in essence it's not exactly the truth. And I think that's one thing that we like here. It's TruthWave. We come and we talk about the truth. We want the truth, because the truth, when you start living your truth, you're living your authenticity. And as the more authentic you are, I think that's when the real blessings happen right there. That's when your life really starts changing for the better, or just changing in a way that's not just beneficial to yourself. And see, we're right there on that cusp, my friends. We're right there, whereas we're starting to look outside of ourselves, because we're looking within. As we look within, then it's far easier, once we get to know ourselves and love ourselves, it's far easier to love everyone else. Wow. So, Happy MLK Day today to all of you. Keep in mind, keep his, oh yeah, there you go. His most famous work, I Have a Dream speech. Yeah, and see, in a sense, we come here because when we get in our hand circle, we don't care. We don't care what color someone is, someone's economic status, what country they're from, okay? We are in here in our purest forms. We're in here getting to know one another on the highest of levels, and that's energetically, all right? And that's what people are going to, I think this is the wave that's going to come. People are going to be more like about energy instead of oh, you drive this, or oh, you drive that, or you're this tall, or this round, or this skinny. Let's push that aside. Think about the purity of that when we come together in our relationships purely out of energy. It's beautiful. All right, man. I may have to start earlier. Care Bear, good to see you. '72 is a great year to be born. PG, good to see you. All right. PG writes, here's a message today. Let's focus on unconditional love. Heck yeah, man. Let's do that every day. That's every day, brother. Carol, good to see you. All right. Let's get over to our meditation room. I'll do the diagram tonight for everyone that's new. Just come back and I'll explain it to you. And it may make more sense as we get through it. '67. Wow. It's freaking old. Hey, speaking of unconditional love, PG, look where I am. All right, my friends, it's that time. You're going to hear a loud sound, a loud ring as I clear our energy. I'll put up protection. So close those eyes. Close those eyes and we will begin. In the frequency of love, we gather. Archangel Michael and spirit guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating over our beautiful planet, and you look down and see this beautiful triangular grid of energy wrapped all around. This triangular grid is emitting a violet color of energy. This is an energy that we will be renewing momentarily, my friends. Bring your gaze up from the planet's surface and you'll see our golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap. Within the golden pyramid, as it is the recipient of all of our energy and intention that we'll be sending during this session, within the golden pyramid is the love node. And those of you on the love node and the node itself transmutes all of the energy that we send into it, wraps it up in love, and pushes it up into that diamond cap collector just above. Now look around, look to your left and your right, and all around. You'll see that we are encased is a bit strong. We are encircled by a transparent sphere of golden energy. This includes the planet and our golden pyramid. This is the unity consciousness sphere, my friends. It not only protects us, but it powers us because it is made up of us. Yes, very good. Let's come into our hand circle now and reach out to one another energetically. Let's come into our hand circle. Grab the hands of those beside you and stand in our circle. And you see our beautiful blue energy emanating from the center of our circle. Now take a moment and look around. Look around at all the faces. Look around at all the smiling faces. If you're not smiling right now, stretch that mouth to your ears. Get that free gift right now. Get that free gift of joy from God, from the universe, from spirit, from source, whatever you're understanding. It's there and it's free. So let's get it right now. There is a bit of a charge. And that's putting a smile on your face. Put one of those infectious smiles on there right now. Stretch that mouth to those ears. And if you go out and about today, put that smile on your face. Put that wonderful smile on your face and see how many you get back. Very good. Very good. Now let's look in our heart space, my friends, and you'll see that spark of energy. A spark we are about to nourish. Oh, let's do that. Let's do so. Let's pull a bunch of energy in, a bunch, right now, with 3 nice deep breaths. In through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. 1. 2. 3. Very good. Let's look back in our heart space now. What was once a small spark just moments ago has grown into a very large sphere of energy, a large sphere that is slowly spinning to the right, and getting larger and larger as each moment passes. Larger and larger. It's down to our knees and up to our shoulders, working its way to our fingertips, to the tips of our toes, and just over the top of our head, our crown. Just set in this beautiful energy for a few moments, my friends. Set in it. Let it permeate every cell in your body right now. Very good. Now is the time for that transparent tube. See it grow out of your chest. A transparent tube growing out and out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, you begin to see some light flow, but you also see some dark green muck and gunk. That muck and gunk represents any dis-ease you're holding on to in your body. Any cells that have gone rogue. Any maladies. Any extreme views. Any fear. Just let it go and let it flow right now down that tube. And you begin to see, you notice that each second that passes, that tube is running clearer and clearer. Very good. Now's the time, my friends, to release any anxiety you have about today or the rest of the year or the rest of your life. Just let it go and let it flow right now. Any doubt you might be having about yourself. There we go. Just let it go and let it flow. Let go of anything that's hurting your physical body. Any cells that need to be purged, let them go. Let them go and let them flow right down that tube. Very good. Very good. Now let's take one more sweep with our arms, with our hands. Just sweep through your body one more time, collecting up anything that's not serving your higher or lower good, any attachments that might be steering you the wrong direction. Let's just funnel them to this tube right now. Just bring them to this tube and they'll be sucked out and safely deposited on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. All right, let's just send that last glob of muck and gunk right now. And watch it go down that tube, being propelled by this healing, cleansing, bright white light. There we go. There we go. See it propelled down this tube and safely deposited on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Our tube is now running clear, my friends. Dissolve that tube. Dissolve it. Now, observe that glob of muck and gunk. Now break that glob into a fine mist, into billions and billions of particles. Now shoot them off away from all of us into infinity. Do it right now. Just send them on their way so that they may never infect or infest another being ever again. So it is. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle. All right, very good. Now look around. Now look around. Instead of seeing smiling faces, you are seeing each and every person here in this beautiful circle in our purest of forms. They're seeing us in our light bodies, in our energetic forms right now. Look around and see the beauty of all of our friends coming together in the most intimate of ways. Very good. And have no concern, my friends. No one's muck and gunk can come into this circle. You're perfectly safe, perfectly protected. As much as they may try, They cannot get through. They cannot get through the barriers. It cannot exist here. Very good. I simply ask that you give yourself the gift of being present right now. Being present is a present. It's not only a present to you, but it's a present to each and every one of us. As we sit in this moment, right here, right now, in unity, coming together on this special day, this special memorial, this special day, coming together in the name of peace and love and joy, hope, unity. Enjoy this beautiful moment, my friends. Now let's connect to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. Let's begin pushing our intention and energy right now into our golden pyramid. And almost immediately we see that diamond cap grow brighter and brighter red as we push more and more of our intention, both nodal and personal. If you're new here or don't find yourself on a node for this session, that's perfectly fine. Just push your positive intention right now into that golden pyramid. And you'll see that diamond cap that collects all of this wonderful energy and intention. You'll see it grow brighter and brighter red. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first renewing wave of intention. 1, 2. Nice deep breath into the nose. As 1, pulse. In your mind's eye, see this beautiful red energy release from our diamond cap and flow down every side of our golden pyramid, fueled by the breath we just released. As 1, in unity. See our breath push this beautiful wave, this truth wave of love, peace, and joy down. And watch it wash over Mother Gaia node and all of you on this node. And this beautiful energy, this beautiful intention. And watch it flow down the northern hemisphere of our planet, overtaking the previous violet energy from yesterday, overtaking it and adding it to itself, as energy is never wasted. And see that triangle grid begin to change colors. It is now slightly glowing red as this wave comes down and overtakes our previous energy. And keep in mind, my friends, this is the same exact energy that TruthWave started with. And you and your intention is part of it now. Hundreds have added to this wave. And you are part of that, my friends. Now see in your mind's eye as our wave crosses over the southern hemisphere. It's taken up all of the violet energy from yesterday, and it's now riding our new red energy, our new intention on the grid. Now this wave has crossed over the equator and is now coming to rest at the feet of Mother Gaia node. Our first third of our intention is in place, my friends. I ask those of you on Mother Gaia node to take this energy that's just arrived and just send it back up. Send it back up to the golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's bring ourselves back. Bring your awareness back to the hand circle. Standing here for a few more moments and reaffirm our connection with one another. And bask in this beautiful connection we have, and this beautiful blue light that's radiating from the center of all of us. Now let's take make sure you have a good hold on those hands next to you and take a couple steps back. Just keep stepping back until your arms are spread wide and wide, right here. Opening up that chest, opening up that heart space to receive that beautiful blue, wonderful energy that's radiating from the center of our circle. Very good. Very good. Now let's take a couple steps forward and get in a more comfortable stance. Yes. I ask each and every one of you to be present in this moment. If you have an external thought that arrives, We know the deal. Just acknowledge it and send it on its way. If it is important, it will return later. Now let's reaffirm our connection with all the nodes. Just say it in your mind. Just say it in your mind now. If you need to peek at the screen, that's fine. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention and energy once again into the golden pyramid. Now. Very good. Very good. And see that diamond cap. That diamond cap growing brighter and brighter red already. Brighter and brighter red. Very good. Let's push that nice energy into the golden pyramid. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. 1, 2. Nice deep breath into the nose. Hold. As one. Pulse. See this red truth wave release from the diamond cap and flow down every side of our golden pyramid, flowing down and down, reaching Mother Gaia node and putting this beautiful wave of love, peace, and joy over everyone on this node as our energy and intention flows down the northern hemisphere, working its way down to the equator. Now's the time I remind you, my friends, to know this in your minds and in your hearts. Know this, that every time we send one of these waves of our intention, as we never push our energy on anyone, we simply make our intention available. Know that every time we send one of these waves, that thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding this, finding it in that moment when they choose to embrace love. They choose to embrace peace. They choose to live, to pull in joy into their heart. We are there for them, my friends. We are there to nourish them, to guide them, to assist them. See the beauty in this, my friends. See the selfful beauty. And now our wave has made some progress and is crossing over itself on the southern pole. See this beautiful red truth wave of love, peace, and joy flow back up to the equator, healing Mother Gaia in the process, and making itself available to all the flora and fauna as well. Now our wave has reached the equator and is coming back up and stopping at the feet of Mother Gaia node. 2/3 of our intention is now in place, my friends. Our grid is getting brighter red. I ask Mother Gaia and all of you on this node to send this excess energy back up to our golden pyramid above. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle once again, my friends. Setting this beautiful connection. There we go. Setting this wonderful connection right here, right now. Feel this energy flowing through all of us. An enormous circuit. Bask in this beautiful blue energy. This blue energy that is heart-centered. This energy is heart-centered and helping us grow that heart muscle. Yes. Now let's reaffirm our connection to each of the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. Let's begin sending our intention and energy right now. Here we go for our third and final waves, our third and final pulse. And you can see that diamond cap growing brighter and brighter red. You can see it through your closed eyes, my friends. Brighter and brighter red. Very good. Very good for this session. Yes. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave. 1, 2. Nice deep breath into the nose. As one. pulse. See in your mind's eye, my friends, this beautiful release of red energy flowing down every side of our golden pyramid, coming down to the planet's surface, washing over those of you on Mother Gaia node, just bathing you in this amazing love, this peace, this joy, this truth, this unity, and spreading in every direction down the northern hemisphere, flowing down and down, strengthening that grid. It's getting brighter and brighter red as our wave of intention, our wave of love, of peace, of joy, spreads down past the equator, flowing down and down, now crossing over itself on the southern pole and working its way up, halfway up the southern hemisphere. Now, and look in its wake, look behind this wave, and you can see that our lattice, our grid of triangles, our triangle grid around the planet is now, you're seeing it in its final form, my friends, as this wave comes up past the equator and works its way to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Our intention is now in place, my friends. Our intention of love, peace, joy, unity, truth, calm, hope is now in place where it will remain until we come back and renew it once again. I ask those of you on Mother Gaia node to take some of this excess energy that's just arrived. Take some of this energy and store it in your sacral chakra and your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then I ask that you send the rest of it up to all the node holders and participants above, so that we may do the same. Very good. Now let's put our hands across our chest, grab our shoulders. Do it right now. Just put your hands across your chest. Give yourself a wonderful embrace right now. Just set with yourself. Give yourself some self-love. Because, as you all know, I say this every time, love begins with you. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Give yourself permission to love yourself. Selfful love is the answer. Unconditional love begins right here, right now. Love yourself unconditionally. And then give that gift to another. There you go. Excuse me. And let's take 3 nice deep breaths as we enjoy this embrace. On the 3rd exhale, we'll release this amazing grasp that we have on ourselves. 1. 2. 3. Release. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle one more time. One more time, just look around. I'm going to ask you to release all the hands you're holding on to right now. Just put your arms up. Just put your arms up in a big, huge hug. A big Josh hug. There we go. It's been labeled. Now, let's give ourselves a big Josh hug. All right, now, let's just stretch our energetic arms around everyone here in this amazing embrace. It's absolutely beautiful. Very good. Now bring your arms down. Start gently pulling your energy, any energy that you would like to, or any energy that would like to come back to you. Just pull it back from the nodes and our friends here right now. In the past, we would be some of us would be very aware of where we put our energy. And now, my friends, you are fully energized beings and armed with the knowledge that you have access to unlimited energy. Unlimited energy. So we no longer live in that fear of giving too much to a situation or to a person. Unconditional love does not equate to unconditional tolerance, however. So just pull back what wants to come back from the nodes in one another right now. Start moving your body around. Start moving your body around. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. It's almost that time. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Ooh, wow. That was awesome. You guys brought it. Brought it today. Good to see you, Christoph. I didn't say hi to you earlier. Blindly, good to see you. Meg. She brought her ingredients. Brought her ingredients of love. Awesome. Welcome, Meg. Happy sunrise. I mean, that was about 24 minutes ago, but hey, I didn't get to see it before the meditation began. That's a great group hugs. See that? That's what I'm talking about, Millie. Sitting in the sun rays, downloading light codes. Awesome. All right, let me get down here to the bottom here real quick. All right, actually, let me get over. Excuse me. Much gratitude to you too, Suzette. Much gratitude. Oh, Lindsay, that's a great node to be on today. Silesia, welcome. Yes, you will see me at Good Dawning for a bit. I am having a bit of a logistical thing going on today, but I will be there. I should be there for the opening, and then I'll be at Tanya's as well. And it's like my whole morning is usually I go to Josh and then to Mr. Floyd's, and then to conversations with Christy, and then I go to Tanya. So it's just like, love it. I love our programming schedule for the day, because we go from one beautiful situation to another, and to another. It's wonderful. Let me get over to the reveal. Yeah, I am rabbit holing. That's amazing. All right, so the energy I sent out at the beginning of the stream, at the beginning of this session, is unity consciousness. So if you got it right, bravo. If you didn't, keep trying, my friends. Keep trying. It will come to you, okay? It will come. It will come. Flowing the wave. That's right, Millie. Following that beautiful wave. Us. All right, my friends, if you're on a node today, I'm going to ask you to do something. I'm going to ask you to be the exemplification of that node the entire day. And I'll ask you about it at tonight's session, at tonight's meditation, our sunset meditation, our sunset session. I'll ask you how that went. And I already know Lindsay's going to have a great day because she was on the love node. Yeah, so she's already has it infused, as I think most of you do. All of you have it. All of you have that love for one another, love for coming to do the big work for our planet, to these billions and billions of people we have. We don't know them. It doesn't matter though, because they're going to get our intention for the planet, for them, for the flora and fauna. It's beautiful. Have a wonderful Martin Luther King Day today. Keep him in mind and his wonderful words, his messages of peace, love, truth, prosperity. Wow. Until tonight, my friends. Namaste.